Hello, so today we will check this new model. As you can see, it's Valkyrie from Jasmine model. It's Chinese manufacturer, and why this model is interesting, I think it's quite obvious from the box art of this kit. As you can see, it's so-called, let's call stripped down kit, if we use this famous name from Edward, but it's obvious that this aircraft would be just a structure. You wouldn't have to paint anything if you want to, because it will look nice even without any painting procedures. And in this case, Jasmine model is famous because it introduced Horten, famous German aircraft, also in the same, like, let's say, view, the same structure, and this time they decided to surprise us with this fantastic, let's say, fantasy aircraft. It's Valkyrie, and as you can see, it's done in 70-second scale. The kit information is written even here. Its assembled model will measure almost 20 centimeters in length and from 88 to 20 centimeters in wingspan. And kit itself features 154 parts. 154 parts with a 70-second scale, so you can guess the detailization of this kit. Kit comes in this small box. It's quite slim, really interesting design. Unusual, I would say, because we are quite used to these bulky boxes from plastic kits, and now we have this slim one. So here are some also advices on how to assemble this model, as well as here. So quite interesting. And so it's traditional top opening box. On the inside we have a lot of PE threads, and we open this part and we have here white metal parts. Let's check one by one and we will see if it's good or not. So all PE threads are packed in a plastic bag together with assembly manual. So let's check them one by one. I really like this, let's say, latest fashion to assemble, not to assemble, to produce this half-part view models when you see all the structure from the, like, say, like on the X-ray. So the first and the most interesting feature here is that every metal PE thread features a special layer on the top and also on the side, which protects it from any damage. That's why they were laying, like, packed each one on each one. And as you can see, the quality is really good here. Some parts would need to be bent. Definitely I will assemble this model just to see how it assembles, because it's really interesting. And as you can see, quality is really good. So now you see it clearly. All parts, as far as I can see, have this clear part numbers, so it would be easier to find the one you need. But it's really beautiful. Really high quality PE parts. Okay, we move on, and we have two PE threads, and we check this one, for example. So it's also written here Valkyrie. So PE thread for the wings, some structure PE threads, fuselage, everything. Really beautiful. I mean, it's really like a masterpiece. And the second sprue features mostly fuselage parts, tail wings, and what else? I think it's some engine parts. They're also nice, quality level is the same. You can see this really crazy attention to the details, even to smallest one. So we will try to focus the camera. Okay, now you see. It's excellent. I mean, I don't have to say it, you see it with your own eyes. You would see like thorough photos on the website, but I guess I wouldn't remove this layer from the PFRS just to show you in the review. Okay, we move on, and we have this special assembly guide as it's written here. Assembly guide, as far as I guess, printed in color, at least it's first page. On the inside we have parts map, also some, let's say, legend for this manual, and I would bring it a bit closer. So, and we have this nice instructions when we have schematic pictures and also sorry, also real pictures as well. So it would be easier to guess what you have to do and where you have to do it. It's really detailed build, as you can see. A lot of parts, a lot of bending, a lot of operations, a lot of glue would be spent here, but you would be surprised with final result as far as I can guess. It's really excellent. I don't know, I think here this kit doesn't feature a canopy, but I don't think you would need it, because even without the canopy, it's done with a metal part as far as you see the frame of the canopy. So even without this clear parts, it's really amazing level of the kit detalization. And the last but not least is a small bag which is packed between foam. It contains white metal parts. And as you can see, it's engine, wheels. Let's check at least several of them just to show you the molding quality of those parts. Okay, I got several. It's not a metal. Or it's metal. I mean, it's so light that it's hard to guess if it's metal or not. Maybe aluminium. But it's really light, believe me. Okay, now we see it. I will zoom it in. And now we focus the camera, and now we see it more properly. So that's a part of the engine. Really beautiful. And it's really white. And we have here, for example, pilot seat, which is of course not that detailed, but it should look nice. I mean, yes, I don't see here any straps, but still really good. Here some wheel strut. I'll show it like this. So the wheel strut, also really nice molding. I guess all the parts would need some cleaning just to bring them to shine. Or maybe it's a resin parts. I have to specify. But the quality is really good. You can see it here. I think it's resin, because it's really light and the surface is hard. And here you have this cutting point, as far as I guess, and it looks like resin more or less. So that's all for today, and this kit would be featured in a separate review as usual, where you can check more detailed photos. And this model is quite interesting, I think it's obvious. Even more interesting would be to see the coming Hellcat from the Jasmine model, which they are promising will be in the summer or early autumn. So stay tuned and check other articles and videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel which you're watching at the moment. Thank you for watching and see you soon.